faster from the moonrise. Oh, there was a road to Baldur's Gate. Where am I looking?
Place better than we found it. Well done.
The Baldur's Gate. Let's go.
The absolute is gone. Marching west. Sooner or later, the very walls of Baldur's Gate will tremble.
You're about to make progress to your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. Act 3 starts now. Well, this is why I didn't want to rest. Because of this. That's how the game got me. From Act 1 to Act 2 transition.
I would not linger in this land over long, but...
Waiters, anything new with you?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Thou does not.
I guess I can take care of myself.
Care of yourself. See if there's anything up. I think it was not BioWare for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It was Black Isle. Was it? I think it was Black Isle. Empty space in every camp is for the future companions. Now what will happen in the future, I don't know. Let's level up. Level 10. Starting with Gale. Power evocation. You can add intelligence modifier to damage rolls. That's gonna be huge. Absolutely huge. Even more broken than it is. Additional cantrip and 2 spells. For the cantrip, for the cantrip, we're gonna add light. And I can switch the ring. For spells, this is whatever, to be honest, but let's see something. I already got all the spells I want. Let's go with elemental. Even though I'm evocation, there is no balance in the game, so it's gonna work. And I'll go with a fire shield. 10 turns. That will be Gale. Ballerina Will. He's not a warlock, he's a ballerina. Fiendish resilience. Choose a damage type to become resistant. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Okay. Cantrip spells and replacement. From the cantrips, go with a bone shield. From spells, go with blight. Do I want to replace anything? I don't. I like them all. Confirm. So much from level. Carla. She with balls. Change bestial heart and animal aspect. Now I can pick another animal aspect. Carrying capacity is doubled. You have advantage on strength checks. Not bad if she's gonna be my mule. Chimpanzee. Crocodile. Standing in water. See in the dark. Give yourself nearby allies extra movement. Elk is great. Dashing grants temporary hit points equal to twice your level. 20 temporary hit points when you dash. Not bad. You add additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison. If you gotta swallow poisoned apples, then it's fine. Gain proficiency in stealth. When you attack a bleeding or poisoned target, you also maim it for 1 turn. We go with a stallion. Dashing grants temporary hit points to twice of your level. That's 20 hit points every time when you dash. Yeah. Very easy. Shadow card. Divine Intervention. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's aid. Once used, this can never be used again. Call upon your deity in your moment of greatest need. Once they interfere, your deity will never do so in this manner again. The caster can use this feature once in their adventure. What is this? A cheat code? You gain 1 level 5 spell slot, and you gain a cantrip. From the cantrips, we are with a Blade Ward. Prepping spells, we can go with I mean, I got everything I want, I don't need the others. Maybe enhanced ability for better checks. And accept. Now.
My pleasure.
Thank you. I think I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and work for the best, perhaps.
Hey, soldier. Oh, come on. Oh.
Well,
Ballerina, leave.
are you sure?
Yeah.
And just...
Lazel.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will. It is done.
Aria.
Hello, my dear. Lead on.
Who remains, though? She wants to speak. Once I'm done. Where is Halsey? Where is Halcyon? Jahira, where's Halcyon? Does Halcyon exist in the game? You can't even see them on the map, man. And we can go with Jahira as well, then I'll go for
I would not
Halcyon.
linger in this land
Join.
as you wish.
First, it's gonna be Lazel. Eldritch Strike. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, it has disadvantage on its net saving throw against a spell you cast before the end of your next turn. Gain spell slots, gain a cantrip, gain a spell, and replace a spell. Cantrips. With cantrips, we can go with... Shocking Grasp, have advantage against creatures with metal armor. And with spells, we can go with a Thunder Wave. Do I need to replace anything? I do not. Accept. Astarion, the assassin. He's an assassin. And he's got a feat. To be honest, it's forever considering how easy it is. Now, where he can profit the most? Out of lucky, man. He can definitely profit like crazy out of luck. He can profit out of ability improvement as well, 20 dex, so he never misses. So it's either ability improvement or a luck. Lucky dices are just straight up great. Now is Jahira another druid? We already have a druid in Halcyon. bloody hell, she's a druid. Circle of the Land. A wild shape and a cantrip. Guidance. We keep her as the Circle of the Land, his base, her base, okay? I pick Circle of the Moon on Halcyon, I think. There's only spores left, basically. She's gonna remain on the land. Spells do not matter. Later, with spells on level 10. Gain Hold Person, a Spike Growth, gain Mirror Image, and Misty Step. Very nice. Gain Blur and Silence, gain Barkskin and Hold, gain Invisibility and Pass Without Trace, gain Mirror Image and Spike Growth, gain Malfaced Arrow and Darkness, gain Web and Misty Step. I believe Mirror Image and Misty Step is great also. What is great here? Invisibility and Pass Without Trace. And that's about it. We're gonna pick Mirror Image and Misty Step. She's got a new feat and a cantrip. Cantrip is going to be resistance. Spells or whatever for later. And the feat will be... nice stats. Resilient into Wisdom. 18 plus 4. Circle of the Land. Now we're gonna take... there's Haste. There's Cold Lightning, Protection, Cold Lightning Plant, Daylight and Haste, Cold Lightning and Flight, Stinking Cloud, Vampiric, Gaseous Form and Stinking Cloud. We're gonna take Slit Storm and Haste. Cold Lightning is also great, but Haste, basically Haste. This time she got nothing. The experts at the difficult terrain. Circle of the Land, Conjure Minor Elemental Ice Storm, Freedom of Movement Confusion, Blight and Wall of Fire, Conjure Minor and Grasping Vine, Freedom Poly, Stone Skin Dominate, Conjure Minor Grasping, Greater Invisibility and Dominate. We go with Blight and Wall of Fire. For the feat. For the feat, we're gonna it's gonna count once I accept. It's gonna be 18. For the feat, we're upping this Wisdom to 20. Once I accept, it's gonna go up. Circle of the Land, Cone of Cold Contagion, Conjure Elemental Restoration, Insect Plague, Wall of Stone, Cure Wounds Contagion, Greater Restoration Insects, Wall of Stone Conjure, Insect Cloud, Contagion Cloud. We go with Restoration Insect Plague. And this is the final level. Now I need to check spells. And what to use. She gain a cantrip. Produce flame. Prep spells. How do we play Jaheira? Druid of the Land. We're gonna need... bonus action healing. Bonus action flame. And then we go into ice knife. Thunder wave. Hit metal. Moonbeam. Gust of wind. Call lightning. Protect from energy. Ice storm. Confusion. Big wine. Stone skin. Conjure elemental. Mass cure. Accept. Where is Halcyon? Where's Halcyon?
Inside.
He should be here, and he's not. Where on earth is Halcyon? I can't level him up. I think Halcyon bugged out for me. Hope he appears later. Because I don't see him. Yeah, he bugged out.
I would not linger in this land over long.
You're sure?
Shadow Heart.
Of course.
Save. Let's go. I don't know where Halcyon is. I think he bugged out. Would see him by now. He should be here where Teniel is.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Okay.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Does this mean you're a Selûnite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Spear of the Night. Isn't that it's supposed to be able to kill you?
It no longer has the power to harm me, now that I've removed it from Shah's domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Well, I was right about her quest. She becomes a priestess of Selûne instead of Shar. Wisdom saving throws, perception checks, dark vision, weapon +3 with a moonbeam and with moon mote. Illuminate the area, call down a beam. And still, even with this, her weapon is better. I mean,
I'm ready.
Blood of Late Ender is better. Because you can replace a sunbeam. And there is light and there's light. And there is hit points. It's still freaking better. Unreal. The only reward you receive, basically. I'll see what to use, I don't know. To be honest, it doesn't matter.
Looking forward to a bit of rest if I'm...
Let's go.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Yeah, we speak with Shadowheart now. Halcyon is not in a camp. I can't level him up. Okay, whatever. I won't play with him, so it's whatever. Even if he completely bugged out. And never
Why,
appears
hello,
again.
lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? Of course.
May I have a kiss?
Well, don't stand and ceremony. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company, too.
Save, take a piss, get a coffee, and off we go to Baldur's Gate. There's literally nothing else left. Be right back. точки на вот. Не мога да издържа причини. Це, ако ти кажеш, нищо. Майки ми ти кажа. Снимание. Давай. Ništa jer ja stvarno overkill mi je totalna. Ko što radi samo jedan. Ženo? Ej. Ženo? I doneci. Malu šolju. te uzmem odmah. Oh. Yeah. That's all. Na, 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 na. После. Ajde, čao. To the place where we can reach. To the stars and shine. Take home the flame. Yeah, nothing to lose. Yo. Mrvic. That's the mrvic. Let's buell. Act 3. Starting now. I guess there's nothing else left to do. So we go to bed. Back up and move on. What does she want?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
I'll be on your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from
Yeah,
foolish
Act 3
heroics.
starts.
When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Anyone else wants to speak before we go or not? Catherick's Netherstone.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
What the? 1 second. Molim. Šta da je? Ko je? A gdje ćeš to?
By all means.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth
Holy
is
shit,
finally
ballerina
dawning.
bugged out.
Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Lady Dell is the smartest one.
Looking forward to a bit of rest if...
Be gone, friend. I have a darling.
You have a darling to caress. Let's... Dawson is not here. Can't believe it.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Act 3 starts now.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Walmart 33. Come on.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
That one is a psycho.
This should do nicely for a camp.
Oh man, how many times will I have to see this? Ej, nemam klimu, vrata. Nemam klimu, vrata. Da.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Worms lookout. Still along the still I reach the city. Well, you gotta start from somewhere.
Very well.
Traveling is not available.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Is it true you fought that tree before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
That old, are you?
I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it.
You mentioned you know something of illiterates.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
My mind is still my own. I'll have to keep it that way.
I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
Nothing here.
What's there? Let's just place it for the view. What's the matter? Why is light not working? Oh, light is not working in this area. Ah. We are the worm's lookout.
Well met.
Can I poison Astarion even further with deleted powers?
Was someone there?
And when will the others get unlocked? I'll keep it. Ah, Astarion wants to speak. He is far away though.
Adventure awaits.
I'm listening.
Why, hello, lover. Of course. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side.
Yeah, you're lucky. Oh, there's Halsin. Hallelujah. He's there.
Copper for your thoughts?
Certainly.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
And this too.
Looking forward to a bit of...
Be gone, friend.
Holy shit. Beres. Beres. What do you want to study? Hey, wait, where's my cat? Then I study.
Mr. Decario, sir. Why, you're back. I was quite terrified you wouldn't return. What happened in there?
I found the heart of the Absolute. It was an elder brain, wearing a strange netherese crown.
We are heading to Baldur's Gate, aren't we? You've always been very positive about the selection of books in Sorcerer's Sundries. An opportunity for research, perhaps. You get all your best ideas from books, don't you, sir? Your worst ones, too. But it's worth the risk. For now, I'm terribly glad you're all right. If I'd lost you to a giant brain, the irony would have been intolerable. Hello, sir. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Quite nice.
Tara is the best character in the game, man. How did I got these rotted chicken eggs inside of this? I need to reorganize all. That's gonna take some time. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast.
Curiosity must be satisfied.
Halcyon, see what Halcyon has to say.
Good find.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
Now let's see what Astarion wants.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
We need to stop him yesterday.
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Raphael said the Black Mass was literally diabolical.
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Freedom is not the same as power.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't even know if it's possible for you to usurp the ritual.
We're going to Baldur's Gate, the city of 1 in a million chances, splendor and squalor. Anything could happen. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. Hello, my dear.
No use digging here. Nothing.
Withers is here. Anything with you, Withers?
Fate. Dost thou require a new act?
Thou doesn't require nothing. Now, how and where to start? Where's the exit? Where's the exit?
Easy enough.
Oh, go to bed again.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. That you remain alive is a failure to Mystra. But if you were to lay hands on that crown, might she have reason to forgive you then? Would you even need her forgiveness? And what of the true souls? Will you liberate them from their parasites and religious delusions? Or will you use the power for your own gain?
Will dominate the world. When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Yes. Again, I get Yankee ambush, only 3. What do you think you're gonna do? How come you lack HP now? Are you all crazy?
There's blood in the air.
Okay. Boom.
Moving. We'll do it my way.
Not all initiative. Is there a monk? That's a monk. There's a monk among it Yankees, man.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Fight your way to the portal? Will they keep popping out of the portal? Uh-huh. If you say so. Yeah, why don't I check? How are you immune? Why are you immune? What the f... Succeeded on a saving throw. Dexterity.
Fast.
I ja sam isto uspio, ne znam šta je. Ne znam. Mislim da je zatvoreno sve. Jel nije? I ja osjećam isto, ne znam šta je. Da. Da.
Victory awaits. On the move.
Her voice transformed into an empty brain is being tortured at the whim of the Absolute. Receives penalties and psychic damage per turn.
On my way.
Werglia gonna go for a wizard.
For a wizard in need.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
On my way. This is your end.
Gistavsky! Orpheus!
Nope.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
On the way.
The witching hour.
Last round to get out. Oh, I was killing them. What am I doing, man, if it's the last round?
Not a problem.
I wasn't paying attention.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
What a flying fuck is happening here, man?
No time to dally.
Quite ready for you.
It's not hurry. I can't hold them back alone. I need you now.
Chill out.
I was trying to concentrate. Gently. Finally.
Friend of Gale, you will be cleansed.
A purpose. The skull. Come to the skull.
Ready.
Man, can you dodge more?
I will ascend.
Whee! 200 XP.
Let's have some fun.
I'm ready.
Rough tempest I will raise.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Help me.
Let's really freaking get Yankees here. They're all monks.
On my way.
You up?
On it.
Please, help me. It's not over. Come to the skull. I can't hold them off much longer. It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
The Emperor. Renegade illithid. The Emperor illithid. Level 12. You're some Emperor. They got Scorpion.
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Sure.
We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Can't say I'm surprised. Prove it.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Try to read the mind flayer thoughts.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Aid an illithid against Githyanki? We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me, for your own survival.
No. Or yes, no.
Fool! Without me, you will perish.
I really wonder what's happening here. I mean, I got saved. It's.
Let's turn
What can you do?
out.
I don't fancy their chances.
Not your enemy. Look at Werglia.
With haste.
Out of curiosity.
Stop. I'm the one keeping you alive.
Curiosity, I said.
A tale for the ages.
Got to move. Fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
Dodged all. And healed. The Emperor.
Don't get too close.
So.
Good.
Orpheus. They fight for Orpheus. Did you say for Orpheus? course, yeah. Of course.
Take your time to strike.
They're gonna ignore Illithid and they're gonna go for it.
With pleasure. What fools these mortals be.
Its labored breaths resound like a death knell in your mind, tolling for the end of all hopes of survival and freedom. With startling clarity, you realize the Mind Flayer was telling the truth. If it dies, so do you.
Let it die.
You have failed us all.
Your stomach drops, your chest constricts. Your thoughts begin to splinter.
We're gonna turn. Ay, ay, ay.
You are found. Now you hear me. Now you.
I was curious about this.
Join me. Throw.
Well, that's another ending of the game, by the way. We already seen 2 endings. Okay. Just take a press. Don't know. Strašno. Nije daleko od istine. Okay, let's go.
I need you now.
I hope it's good, Anaxia. I hope it's good.
I venture forth.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him.
But this is the prince. But this is Orpheus. Githyanki prince.
Help me.
This is the battle you were fighting.
The Honor God. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
Okay.
Together, we can turn the tide.
It's like an atomic bomb when you hit with a Starion.
They won't know what bit them.
Imaginative choice, that's why. You just asked them, yeah, they give player a choice, but it's imaginative choice that the game just stops. It doesn't proceed on that choice. So it's there so you can see how you turn into a mind player. That's why it's there. Simple as that.
Let's see.
One can't always be a gentleman. Knight to King 5.
If there ain't no P, I don't know what is. Probably nerf on this Guardian. Because it's completely insane. Completely insane. Leave this shit sometimes, man. Broken Guardian. So fucking really gonna go for Gale. Bro. Nice.
Down with you.
Mistra Rill. Let's light them up.
I am fury. I am death.
No damage received. What on earth? Holy shit, chain lightning. Holy shit, 55. Chief of Orpheus Honor Guard. The one in chains is Orpheus. Bloody hell, it's Orpheus. Lazgityanki Prince. Oh man.
Creator. Destroyer.
Victory awaits.
Air's ripe with magic.
They nearly set him free.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned Gale. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
I prefer the other version of you. I always suspected you were a
I
mind
suppose
flayer.
it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible! He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed, as you can very well see. he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackheath will be finished.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
When I talk to you, though, you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer, but you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
We check the spells only and will be received at the last line of the brain, and then I go with no way. Okay, but first we evolve. If you can evolve, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have. but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Scrap! Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Pick on the ground and stomp on it.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary. What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
I suppose, if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Cerebral forces. What am I thinking right now while this is happening? The first thing I'm thinking about is, if you deal with a devil, can he really extract a tadpole out of your head? Can Raphael do that? Because there is no way out of this shit. There's just no way out.
Directly.
What unlocked? Let's check out. A mind blast. Spew forth a conical wave of psychic energy and possibly stun targets within. Interesting. Not bad. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions. Interchangeably bonus actions. 3 turns. What the fuck, man? Mind Sanctuary is broke. This is broke. Get the fuck out. You discovered a marvelous adaptability within yourself. Recast. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or a spell are removed. You can cast spells twice. Oh no, you can cast them for free. This is twice, this is for free. Absorb intellect. Gobble up foes' intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn, healing your wounds for 5 them or whatever. Transform into Displacer Beast that can displace itself and enemies, has 85 hit points. You can turn into Displacer. If you play as a shifter, this is the final upgrade. You turn into Displacer. We killed 1 Displacer, by the way, in Gauntlet of Shah. You can turn into. Fracture Psyche. Invade a target's mind and disrupt its defenses. Reduce armor class, not bad. But I guess it's not needed. The game is way too easy. Elite expertise. You deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and whatever. Psionic dominance. When an enemy within 18 meters targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use your reaction to nullify the spell. It's basically counter spell twice. OP, it stacks. It's really OP. And I said that counter spell is the best spell in the game. This is an alternate version of counter spell. Psionic dominance. Very good. A black hole. Create a point of intense gravity. Pulls all nearby enemies, possibly slows them. Kinda okay, I don't know how big the hole is. The radius of this. And you can fly. Completely useless fly. You got spells to fly, whatever. So what is good out of all of this? What's good is the Mind Sanctuary, one of the best. Precast, they go extremely well together. You can have bonus sections inside the circle for 3 turns, and over here you can cast spells when you expend spell slots. And Psionic Dominance. The rest is garbage. All of this is garbage. So only 3 are actually good. Mind Sanctuary, Precast, Psionic Dominance. All of others are straight up garbage you can easily play without. This can drastically change the game, this too, and this is another counter spell basically. Nothing special, okay? Nothing special. You don't need to make the game that easier.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
The Emperor. Inscribe Githyanki slate.
Since you ingested my gift instead of using it, there is nothing further I can do for you right now. Proceed.
Let's see how others react when I take the spell for everyone. And there we go in no way. First of all, you don't need it. Second of all, I wanna see if you can get rid of Tadpole by the end of the game. And third,
you will be able to do things you never thought were possible.
I do not like all of this.
Physical. The answer is two. So, do you wish to? You now. Hold out. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone.
Open your mind to the Tadpole.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast, The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are. When your allies see what you can do. But we mustn't lose focus. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city. We must not let them...
Ostarion, probably you need to convince him, but he is ready. Definitely. The only thing you can unlock first. Fly is different, it's pinkish.
There's no time to waste.
Seek and you shall find me.
Part of the movement in the brain. We go in no way. My final choice is no way.
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form.
Why say for other spells that it's garbage? Because you can always get something to replace those. All others. You cannot replace action points. You cannot replace... What was it? The third one. Shit, I forgot. 3 spells, action points, and I said something else for the third one. Yo. What on earth was it? I forgot. Ah, counter spell. Another counter spell. Everything else is garbage in comparison. You can fly, okay, you can fly with scrolls as well. Easily. You can, I don't know what, summon a huge AoE hole or whatnot. You can summon huge blizzard or whatever. There is no need. I keep getting asked that question non-stop with Jagged Alliance 3. When I have time, I will. I got Baldur's Gate 3 to finish. I got tons of videos to release about Baldur's Gate 3. That's gonna take... Today's 21st. That's gonna take at least 15 more days. If not even 20 more days. Then I need to play Blasphemous 2. I need to play Armored Core. I need to play Lords of the Fallen. I need to play... that game from Desperados 3 devs. Shadow something. That one with pirates. And there's gonna be Starfield. And I don't know what else. So when I find time, I can play Jagged Alliance 3. I get it that it's good, but there's only 24 hours in a day. If you get my point. No way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain. But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Everyone has their own agenda, man.
later to wait for Shadow.
There is nothing further I can do.
The path less traveled.
Additional damage equal to the wisdom modifier. With unarmed for a monk.
Most excellent.
Face twisted right shard. Hands met in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism, so devil came into the deal as well with this astral prism. Interesting. Maybe it's Mephistopheles. Wouldn't be surprised that it's Mephistopheles.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Did I miss that and what's on that side?
Good show.
Training commander stands proudly at the center. His face marked with scars, his eyes burn with bright passion. Above, a comet streaks across the sky. Oh, we don't know. Just still guess. Which skull is this? Gale? Convert. Mysterious artifact back. Oh, they wanna speak now again.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make it.
Could be interesting.
It seems like it's only Lae'zel though. She's got a bit upset.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gale visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Isn't it more concerning that our dream figure is a mind flayer?
The Emperor, yes. A stunning revelation. But not so stunning as the prisoner. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gale slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat.
Of course.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
And what now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die.
Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gale slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Gale. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Why did she keep him alive?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Gale hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
So why would she want him dead now, if it's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Gale, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well.
Well, that's a fucking mess. Anyone else has any smart ideas?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
They all act, what annoys me in writing, and where's the main fuck up? They all act like they don't have a fucking mind flyer, okay? Tadpole in their fucking head. They all act like maniacs. I just don't get it. I really don't.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve.
The only one who speaks about tadpoles is Astarion.
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
I wasn't gonna ask you to use it.
Good. If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an Elithid and its Githyanki slave. I'm not going to submit to this. Don't ask me again.
Weird, I was expecting you to do it first, Astarion. But whatever. If I expected it out of someone, I expected it out of you. For sure. Shadowheart.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
What the fuck? What the flying fuck?
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Well, that's fucking weird. Out of nowhere.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Well met.
The others act like nothing happened.
Something is different about Shadowheart.
You're a genius.
New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah. It
Even this Act 3 has a huge prologue before it starts.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her. Well?
No one speaks about that mind player. Carla wants to speak. Let's see what. I wonder if Withers has anything to say. Dog as well. Holy shit. They bombard me right now.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink.
Yeah, you killed the Emperor and we turned into a mind flayer.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night.
The most stupid druid ever in a CRPG history.
Suits her.
He was concerned. Dara, say something smart. The rest are idiots. Let's see what the dog wants.
The dog wags his tail,
Again?
a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Sandals.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Pristine. Sandals. That's it. I need a new pair of boots. That's exactly what I need. A new pair of boots. Dog. I don't have enough items. I need a new pair of boots, Larian.
Of course.
I'm not encumbered on every 2 hours. I need a new pair of boots. And this too.
Be gone, friend.
You
I have a dime.
still wanna lick her ass. 5 hours later and you're still on the same fucking topic, man. Girl is not here anymore. Mole.
Fate, dost thou require a new...
Where's the exit? Let me see what happens. I doubt we go straight to Baldur's Gate. We're on a road to Baldur's Gate, so it's gonna take at least 3 more days to reach Baldur's Gate. That's how it looks like to be. Worms lookout. See where we go. No, street, no. I'll be realistic as much as I can. The city awaits achievement.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their netherstones.
Take netherstones. We are... Where exactly? This is the village. Before Baldur's Gate. That's holy shit, that's a huge area. I bloody knew it. Baldur's Gate will wait for the next 100 years. Looks nice though. I gotta say, it looks nice. People, it's 1 AM. I'm not only... Look, I'm done for today, but we can speak. I'm not only fed up with writing. Okay, writing ain't that bad. What's bad is forced relations. Okay, that's what's bad. But it's not only that, it's also the difficulty. That's literally non-existent. There are problems, okay? There's a lot of problems. I hope mods can fix this. I don't like it because there's a lot of empty room, empty space in between fights. I believe they could have added like at least 100 more fights from Act 1 to Act 3 for some gameplay content. Okay, I believe there should have been penalties on short rests and long rests. I would love to see a lot of things done differently in the favor of gameplay. And all I see is the favor of relations, but not the favor of gameplay. Now, do I care about if the game crashes, if it has bugs, or I don't know what, performance issues and so on? I do not. I really do not. It just came out, the game is humongous, and I don't expect it to be optimized and to be bug-free in the next year and a half. So I really don't care in that regard. You need to make something as huge as Baldur's Gate 3 without bugs. That's nearly impossible. What annoys me is how casual it is. Okay, that's what annoys me the most. It's casual in terms of gameplay. Do I enjoy the adventure, new areas? I do. But there is no challenge, that just, you know. I don't know, like, we'll see. Maybe really mods can fix this. Maybe with mods, with 1000 patches, with a DLC or two, we might see a solid game. Perhaps there's even gonna be a mod to stop relations. That would be amazing, okay? Amazing. Definitive Edition won't be in a year. Definitive Edition will be 2025, like 2 years from now. This is a huge game. It took over a year for Divinity Original Sin 2, if not even more. Baldur's Gate 3, we might wait for like 2 or 3 years for Definitive Edition. I don't know how it feels like, and so on, what they planned. The game is really fun, but I just don't see myself replaying the game until I see a lot of mods and a lot of fixes. I don't know. We'll see. I really don't know. So, how goes the stream for tomorrow? It doesn't. Tomorrow I won't stream. 99% chance that tomorrow I won't play Baldur's Gate 3. So the next stream will be in around 48 hours from now. Because now I need to do some videos for my YouTube channel. Tomorrow. And that probably means I won't find any time to play. All in all, I notify everyone on my Discord channel when I start. Next stream is probably in 40 to 48 hours from now. People, I wish you all good night, and I thank you all for watching. Check my YouTube channel as well tomorrow. I hope I can release a new video tomorrow for Baldur's Gate 3. And I'll start working on it when I wake up. People, good night.